Okay, sorry this took so long. I just got home. Alright, so I'm going to start off by reading the problem. It says 5/7 of Anne's money was the same amount as 2/3 of Beth's money. If the difference between the two amounts of money the two girls had was $5, how much money did each have? So we're going to find out which each one of them had. So I'm going to go ahead and write their names out. That's what I always do first. Anne, Beth. So then my next step, I think to myself, is, all right, I want to actually draw out the amount of money that they have, like, right next to them. So then I look, and I'm like, okay, so there's 5/7 of Anne's money, and there's 2/3 of Anne's money, and they're going to be the same length because it's the same amount of money. So the best way to be able to draw out all the boxes and to find out how many boxes to draw is by multiplying the numerators. So this would be 5 and 2. So then I go, 5 times 2 is 10. So that means I'm going to draw 10 boxes. I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then normally you would have to redraw it, but luckily I don't have to do that all the way. Okay, so now that I have my 10 boxes, I'm going to go ahead and draw out the sections. So I'm going to put in 5 sections because this is representing 5/7. And then I'm going to I'm going to draw 2/3, 2 sections down here because it's 2/3 of her money. So let's start with Anne. So with Anne, again, this is 5/7. So if you want to get the 10 boxes into 5 sections, it would be 10 divided by 5, which means that each section would be 2 boxes. So this would be 1/7, 2/7, 3, 4, and 5. And then the denominator is 7, again, just because in the problem it's 5/7. The denominator is 7. And we're not working with the full money yet. So then I'm going to do the same thing for Beth. I see the 10 squares. I want to be able to divide them into the 2/3 like she has in the problem. I do 10 divided by 2. That means 5. So that means that each section is going to be 5 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1/3, again, because this is going to be 2/3 of her money. And 2/3. After that, I'm going to go ahead and draw this line right here. So this is the amount of money that they gave us from the problem. You can see that they're both equal. It says in the problem that they're the same amount. This is 5/7, and then this is 2/3, but they each have 10 boxes. So now I want to work with the full amount of money since that's what we're trying to find. How much money did each of them have? So starting with Anne, I see that I need 2 more 7s to complete her amount of money. So that means I'm going to draw 2 more little sections like we did right here. So since each section is going to be 2 squares, I know I'm going to have 4 squares that I need to draw because I need 2 more sections. So this is 6/7, and then this is 7/7. So this is the full amount that Beth has, all her money. Now we're going to do the same thing with Beth. So Beth, obviously, like it says in the problem, she's going to have 3 parts in her money. We already have 2 drawn out. So I'm going to draw in the last section, which I know is going to be 5 pieces. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this is 3/3. So now this is the full amount that Beth has. So to find out how much each little section is, we have to go back to the problem. It says the difference between the 2 amounts of money the 2 girls had It's $5. So one of the girls is going to have more money than the other, and we know that that's going to be $5. She's going to have $5 more than the other girl. So I look to see down this line which box doesn't have like a partner. So like this has a partner, this has a partner, this has a partner, this has a partner. And then eventually you go all the way down. This has a partner, but then this box doesn't have a partner. So that means that this would be the difference because Beth has one more box than Anne does. So since it's only one, that means that this has to be the $5. The $5 difference. And now that I know that, I can safely say that each box here, because remember, they're all equal amounts, each box is going to be $5. So it'd be 5, 5, 5, 5, and so on. 5, 5, 5, 5, and so on. So then after that, I put an equal sign on the sides, and I do 5 for the $5 times the total amount of boxes that they have, what we drew out right here. So this was 10, this is 4, 10 plus 4 equals 14. And then this was 10, this is 5, so that means 15, so it'd be 5 times 15. And then my calculator, 5 times 14 is 70. And then 5 times 15 is 75. So that means that Anne had $70 and Beth had 75. And this goes with the problem because we know that the difference between the amount that each girl had was $5, which we can see that here. And then you could always go back into like dividing it or multiplying using your calculator. Multiply 7 times 5/7 to see how much that is. And you can do 75 times 2/3. And those amounts will be equal because they have the same amount of money. There you go.